Just recently, an article came out talking about the queen of the rideshare mafia known as Priscilla. So I know you've been really close to this and
Yeah, I've
paying
been
attention.
very close. Yeah, we've been talking about this for a year now. All the illegal accounts, specifically for deliveries, but it's really, really prevalent in rideshare as well. And with the illegal immigrants flooding this country, again, it's not political, people. Don't take it the wrong way. The only way, they can't work anywhere else. They don't have work permits or whatever not. And so this enterprising young lady, I'm going to call her that, although legal, she flew from Brazil a few years ago to this country and had $100 in her pocket, and within a few months was making over 10 grand a month. 10 grand a month selling, creating accounts. It's in Wired magazine. It's a TLDR article. TLDR, too long to read, but I would urge all of you to go read it. Right? Great in-depth article about how she went about onboarding drivers who had no papers, illegals, and she created a cottage industry out of it. She didn't have a tech background, by the way. And we've been talking about this issue like for a year now, and I think it's opening a lot of eyes, Chris, specifically in the journalist community, because it's consumer related. It's completely unsafe for the consumer. Literally, all of you can go get a second account or a third account, even if you get deactivated, from people like this who have figured out all the loopholes with background checks. And now that's why our markets are oversaturated with drivers. And the people who onboarded legally without the shenanigans are getting less offers, and consequently they're making less money. And these two screenshots on the right, this is her picture, Priscilla, the queen of the rideshare mafia. She was Brazilian, and she basically worked with her community. And she truly, the story is in such detail that my mouth was on the floor, and I thought I knew everything about illegal shenanigans that goes on in the industry. How she overcame. She pivoted a couple times because Uber and Lyft got really tough to onboard illegal drivers, and then she pivoted to deliveries on DoorDash and Grubhub, and then she figured out another loophole and came back to rideshare, and she was raking in the cash. But her problem was she was also living the life. She was spending a lot of money, partying hard a lot, and obviously the feds got a hold of her ultimately after a few years. And please go read the story. It's in Wired magazine. It was in last week. But the problem is, this is continuing. For one that's busted, there's thousands out there, just like you guys see. These are screenshots from Facebook groups. Mostly they're going to be in Spanish because they cater to the Hispanic community, to the illegal immigrant crowd. It's very easy for all of you to go get a second, third account on DoorDash, or a new account on DoorDash, a couple of $100, and you're ready to deliver or ready to drive for a rideshare. And the companies know about this. Unfortunately, the companies say, yeah, we have our security teams looking into it. We have our security checks along the steps of an onboarding of a driver or a courier. But these things are out there. We've been showing these screenshots for months now, and they exist. I can literally walk down the street or respond to one of these Facebook or Instagram ads and set myself up with an account ASAP. So for all of you who are doing this legally, sorry, but that's the problem we're facing. But I'm not going to quit. I want to get this out in the media. I want to get this in front of the consumer more than the driver, because the consumer does not know who's delivering the food, and the consumer does not know who their rideshare driver is, because they've never been vetted, like the normal background checks and everything else, uploading documents. This is a huge problem for all of us as a consumer and existing drivers who are legally trying to do this. But what's happening is that the pie is staying the same size, and then the mouths to feed off the pie. There's a lot more now, and I'm going to do my best to stop this, at least through legal channels initially. But what better way than having friends in the media to bring it to the consumer's attention?
Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guy. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
Yep. Mike's got a good comment too right here. He said there's an upside if you do private rides quality. Riders are noticing all the sketchy drivers and cars and aren't liking it, so they're open and hiring directly. Hey, as long as you have everything that checks out, as long as you're doing it legally, you have the proper insurance and any requirements that may be needed in your particular area, by all means, go that route. I always say think outside the box when it comes to Uber and Lyft and trying to make extra money. So if you want to do private rides, make sure you are following the law, because one misstep, one problem, it'll come back on you. So just be careful. Make sure you're following everything. Talk to some either attorneys or CPAs as well when it comes to setting things up, so you set it up properly, and also when it comes to liability and things like that, so people can't come after you directly, but maybe just your car or something like that. So yeah, a couple of things there when it comes to it.
It's very simple, E-Man. What they do is they go to the dark web. There are accounts, stolen license, driver's licenses there by the millions, and they just on board. All they do is change the picture, and it's them under a given name, another name, and it's very easy, very, very easy. Please go read the story. It's in Wired magazine. You can't miss it. It's really, really great write-up. That's how they do it. It's very, very simple. I mean, if you read that article, even at the first couple of pages of it, you'll go like, why didn't I think of this? I mean, look, again, it's all illegal and this and that, but it's alive and well. That's all I can say.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.